Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Let's jump into the next zodiac sign from the highest teams of love and light. Capricorn. Okay, wow. Capricorn. I think I did you guys yesterday. You could be dealing with a Libra. Or should we do Libra? Actually, I haven't done Libra in a while. Let's do Libra instead. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Side note, or yeah, Libra. People and placements. What's the vibe for the tribe? We're gonna use the classic deck. This was my first deck I ever got. Libra. Okay, wow, the devil. I mean, definitely Capricorn energy in the reverse. So you're finishing karmic cycles from the past, maybe reflecting on the past. Okay, yeah, there's like a border town vibe. Yeah, this could be about your personal happiness, death on the top. So there's some kind of transformation going on. Powerful major arcana. Okay, yeah, you're wrapping up huge cycles. It's kind of like the seasons change from one to another. They can't be rushed, right? So just like autumn ends the summer. Okay, let's see. Libra, what else can we get? Ace of Swords, some kind of newfound clarity. Knight of Swords, tell me more for Libra. Their highest teams of love and light. Yeah, this could be about men or masculines in your life or taking charge in your own life. I'm thinking this is more about you taking charge, whether I'm speaking to a feminine or masculine, but you could also be overcoming some kind of pain regarding masculines in your life or the father principle or the masculine archetype as well. I see you investing in your goals and desires, ambitions. Seven of Pentacles, interesting. I'm actually going to search this up because I want to know more nuance about this. Emperor plus Seven of Pentacles. A time of disciplined planning, authority, and the eventual reward for hard work and patience. You are in a leadership position assessing the growth of your investments and efforts with confidence that your structured approach brings long-term success. Bearing indicates that your practical efforts and ability to structure projects leads to successful, sustained outcomes. So, yeah, really taking charge, seeing something more clearly with that Ace of Swords. It's a lot of mental energy here. High Priestess on the top of the deck, so really tapping into your spirituality or into the vibes. I love this card. Anyways, you could be spending more time in prayer and such, but let's get some tea leaf. Tell me more for Libras. Yeah, there's mostly air or earth energy is what I'm feeling. A little bit of water, but I feel like the only water energy or emotional energy here is you kind of reflecting on the past and focusing on your personal happiness. So anything else for Libra people in placements? Your spirit team. You could be taking new risks or deciding what you want to actually go for as well. There could have been something very, a distant friend or a distant person could be thinking of you. This could be something you're fading out or phasing out. It looks like this was impacting your finances quite negatively. So that could be why the most future right card is the Seven of Pentacles, a big focus on your future in investing and what you're investing in and what you're working on. Someone could have, yeah, there was a loss of material wealth to do with maybe somebody that was causing chaos in your life. In the past, a shark energy, a predatory energy. Let's see your advice for Libra. The highest teams of love and light, guardians and guides. Responsibility. Okay, tell me more. Something about looking towards what you want to, making choices. Okay. So you will be successful. Okay, Knight of Swords. Tell me more for Libra's advice, please. Releasing the past. Okay. Coming to the end of a cycle. Tell me more for their advice. The Empress, really focusing on your Ten of Cups, your Empress energy, healing and investing in what makes you happy, only doing what makes you happy. Venus energy, attracting, being happy, enjoying life, and investing in that, and only investing your time and energy and thoughts in what actually brings you enjoyment and pleasure. So yeah, the Sun, happiness, wow, and the Nine of Cups right under it. Yeah, so it's like you're moving away from something that wasn't paying you what you were worth. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Something was off balance, was taking you off balance. Could be in your work. Could have been a Knight of Wands, someone very lustful. Page of Wands. That's interesting. It's Page of Pentacles in the reverse, but it could be a Page of Wands energy. Someone very immature. You could have changed your mind about this person or position or situation. So yeah, there's too many deceptions that was involved there, or some kind of confusion or something maybe. So let's move on to some juicy messages for Libras. Your spirit team, guardians, and guides from the highest teams of love and light, Angel Michael, most beneficial deities, spirits, Jesus. Any other beneficial ancestors for Libra? I heard Aries in my head. So you could be like tapping into your Aries placements, or Saturn will be going direct again into Aries, right? So that opposes your sign, and anything in the opposition just means it's an external force. So usually our relationships, right? The first, the seventh house, seventh being Libra. But you could be focusing more on yourself with Aries, right? Aries is all about the self. Libra is more about relationships in general and balance and contracts. So I think people always got to go towards their opposite to integrate their shadow, or to integrate qualities they might be missing, right? That might be coming up in the external. Like, for example, if you're too kind and caring, you're going to attract extremely narcissistic individuals, or extremely aggressive individuals, because they're showing you what you lack. Boundaries, right? They have boundaries. They don't mind taking for their gain, right? So anything else for Libras? But if you have boundaries, you tend to attract very kind people, right? Because, yeah, so it's just interesting how that balance works. Libra. So something could be really getting like a good mix up or something like that. But let's see. It says they would run you dry on spending, right? So this is about focusing on what makes you happy and spending your time and energy on what's important. Maybe somebody was taking your time or energy. We are all unique. Male friends will bring in support. So there could be new friends that are coming in, or you could be reaching out to masculine friends that you have or whatever, or you could be just embodying those qualities. These could be like spirits as well, ancestors. There's power in silence, okay, but it came on the reverse. Maybe there's something about actually using your voice. Maybe you've been silent too long, and unblocking by clearing your strategy / approach. Oh, changing. It's interesting that I say clearing. Maybe there is something here about clearing. Unlocking by changing your strategy or approach. Okay. Unlocking by changing your strategy or approach. I like it. Release negative past patterns. We have don't let anyone put you in a mood / slow you down, right? Because that's how they emotionally manipulate you. So it's really important that you're staying focused on your own happiness and joy at the end of the day, and what inspires you, and what is your muse in life, what brings you joy. You are ruled by Venus, right? So Venus is all about the attraction principle and enjoyment and pleasure, because happiness and high vibration attracts more of it. Too busy winning. Exactly. Keep healthy boundaries. And we have don't even talk to them. We have throwing away weaker versions of you. So weaker versions of yourself. Cutting them out improved your health. Yeah, you could notice that. Like, it's almost instant, right? That they always say that glow up, because a woman that's in a relationship, or a man in a relationship that's bad, with a lot of stress, cortisol, bad chemistry, bad compatibility, bad, fighting all the time, is going to change your health and give you diseases, right? Because everything is rooted in the spiritual. We create a reality. What works for them is not for you. You could just be extremely different in the way that you guys operate. You could have different transits or aspects in your birth chart versus this person. So the way you manifest and what's good for you might not be compatible with what's good for them. For example, if somebody likes winter, let's say, and you like summer, or you know what I mean? Like, and that depends on, I think it depends on your astrology. I think that if, based on your rising sign or other things, or you could, obviously if you're like a, yeah, you might notice that you like this season, right? Which is like autumn, your season. Try to destroy your life using you. So this person was using you and destroying your life. They were taking you way off course, way off path, way off purpose, and that generates bad karma that sometimes, usually, your children will have to solve later. So just be careful of where you go down, which path. Protecting you from bullies / lower energies. So you could be calling in masculine friends or masculine guides, or maybe reaching out to just masculine people, like men, for support, like, for example, the cops, I don't know, or whatever, but or just like supporters of any sort, right? So try to make you feel guilty to share your money or energy / time attention, right? So that's very extremely manipulative, right? So I've definitely met my share of people like that, for sure. Usually codependent people, I think. Addictive people, was trying to project your downfall. So they were trying to control your narrative, control your life. So to be careful, that's extremely dangerous, right? Don't focus on the disappointment, blessing in disguise. So yeah, we have the sun. It's kind of like at the end of the season, summer's over, yes, but like we have all this fruit now. We have all this, everything's fruiting. Keep a clean house. So that could be really helpful to keep your mind clean and invite new energy in. I follow my intuitive guidance with excitement and confidence. Fuck them, embrace your gifts. I follow my intuitive guidance with excitement and confidence. Mm-hmm. Trust yourself. We have use your energy wisely on big dreams, not big losers. Okay. Well, this is in the reverse. Thank God. No offense. I mean, unless you want to be pregnant, but I don't think you're pregnant. If you were worried about being pregnant, I'm not sure. Trying to rape your energy. So yeah, just be careful, because this person could be extremely, like, they could want to have a kid with you or something. So do be careful if you don't want that. I wouldn't have sex with anybody you don't want a child with. Growth lies just beyond your comfort zone, doing things in a new way. Growth lies just beyond your comfort zone, doing things in a new way. So you could be trying new things, new methods, new strategies, learning new things, skills, talents, abilities, working with others maybe. Worth the waning period. Come down to earth/truth. So, yeah, we are in the waning period actually right now with the moon right after that full moon. Now the moon is getting smaller and smaller and smaller until the next new moon. So this is the time when we're releasing, shedding, getting ready for the new moon. The next new moon will be, it's really interesting. It's a lunar reversal. So check out Molly McCord's video on that. So we're repeating a new moon we already had. So it's kind of like a redo button, a reset button, walking away from karmic cycle. Your and everyone's words determine your life and death. Talking to others into failure, into an early grave. Be careful. So this person could have wanted you to just give up on life, or they were setting you up for failure basically. Don't go back to past people is here. We have the world's your oyster. I heard gangster. I don't know what that's about. But yeah, the world's your oyster. You can have anything you want, right? Just manifest it. Be selective. Attracts right soul family. Yeah, so by saying no, you can say yes to the right things and people and places and situations. You can't do that if you're saying yes to everything. You won't have time. You inspire them to do better. And you can't do it when their energy's in your life sometimes. All the time. Younger woman incoming. So I'm not sure what that's about. The shift has happened. So just know that you're already shifting, right? You've already created the shift. It's like a domino effect. Let your faith be louder than fear. Solve a coagula, dissolving conjoin. Getting yourself out of danger. Love it. So you could be pulling back the curtain on something that wasn't good for you. Pull back your energy when needed. The universe is constantly expanding. Someone lies about you. Claim and call in. Just ask for what you want. The Last King of Scotland. So this is a movie I think about a very abusive dictator. So just be careful of that because this is very dangerous. This movie was, he tried to escape the country and this dictator almost wouldn't let him. So, and it just shows you how far obsession can go, I guess. And he was a very abusive dictator, obviously. Looking for dirt on you, happiness hater. Yeah, so this is dangerous. Now, this is very dangerous. This person's please see a clip of that movie. If it's the movie I'm thinking about, it's the one where he's like a Scottish guy who travels. No offense, I know it's such a stereotype, but this time he travels to this African country or something, and then this African dictator is they had a friendship or something. I don't know how they met, I forget, but then he wanted to leave, and his African dictator, king of the country, wouldn't let him leave. That's how much power this guy had, and was torturing him and all this shit. So yeah, just be careful. And some people are paranoid and psycho, right? So, and he was definitely it was a hard movie to watch. It's gore. There's gore in it. God separating you from the unworthy. When the devil can't reach you, he sends other jealous people. India. Something like India, maybe. Always move forward. Stay focused. Don't put your energy there. And stay focused. Don't put your energy there and see your dreams come true. So maybe there's some specific place you need to not be investing your energy in or thinking about or moving towards. Move towards your rewards. Yeah, so what brings you happiness and joy, right? So be honest with yourself and heal your emotions. So work on your emotions, feel them out, let them, fade. What are they saying? Kicking people out of your energy equals manifestations. Don't give up because you're giving structure to your dreams, right? Don't give up the gift of spirit that was given to you from God. Don't give up the gift of spirit that was given to you from God. So your soul, what you want. Botus in the reverse could be a demon or spirit with themes relevant here. It says thinking deeply about you, but it was in the reverse. So maybe someone's very shallow and or they don't want you to think deeply about something. I don't know. They don't have to do homework when you're in their aura. Bad. So this is going to be bad karma for them and you. They're going to get to just suck up all your good karma while you get punished because you're helping them. So thanks for being here. Please hit like, subscribe, and get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.